You probably use dozens of things around your house every single day, but here's the surprising part. Some of those things have features you've probably been using wrong for years. That tiny hole, strange drawer, little arrow, or extra opening might actually have a purpose you never knew about. And number 10 could even make your shoes more comfortable. So let's look at 10 everyday things you're probably using wrong. Before we start, subscribe to HomeWise for simple tips, clever tricks, and useful ideas that can make everyday life easier. Number 1. The drawer underneath your oven. What do you normally keep in there? For many people, it's baking trays, pans, or other kitchen equipment. But on some ovens, that drawer is actually designed to keep cooked food warm. If your oven has a warming drawer function, it can help keep food warm while you're finishing the rest of your meal. But don't assume every oven drawer works this way.
Some are designed for storage, while others are designed for warming. So check your oven's manual before using it. That little drawer might be much more useful than you thought.
Number 2. The tiny arrow next to your car's fuel pump symbol. Have you ever borrowed a car and forgotten which side the fuel door is on? There's a simple way to find out. Look at the fuel gauge on your dashboard. On many vehicles, you'll see a small arrow next to the fuel pump icon. That arrow indicates which side of the vehicle the fuel door is located on. It's a tiny detail, but it can be incredibly useful when you're driving a rental car, a friend's car, or a vehicle you're not familiar with. Instead of guessing at the gas station, just check the arrow. Number 3. The hole in your spaghetti spoon. You've probably seen it hundreds of times. But have you ever wondered why it's there? That hole can be used as a rough guide for measuring dry spaghetti. It isn't a perfectly accurate measurement because spoon sizes vary, but it can give you a quick estimate when you're cooking. So if you're preparing pasta and don't have a measuring tool nearby, your spaghetti spoon can give you a useful starting point. Sometimes, a simple kitchen utensil has more than one purpose. Number 4. Your microwave's power setting. Most people put food inside, press start, and use maximum power every time. But many microwaves allow you to reduce the power level. Why would you want to do that? Lower power can be useful when you want to heat certain foods more gently or gradually. Instead of blasting the food at maximum power, you can sometimes use a lower setting for better control. So take a look at your microwave's control panel. You may have a useful feature sitting there that you've never tried. Number 5. The hole at the end of your pot handle. You might think it's only there so you can hang your pot on a hook, and that's certainly one use. But while you're cooking, the opening can also be used to hold a cooking spoon. Instead of putting your messy spoon directly on the countertop, you can rest it in the handle. It's a simple way to keep your cooking area a little cleaner. Just remember that cookware and utensils can become hot, so always handle them carefully. Number 6. The small opening near the top of your bathroom sink. You probably don't think about it at all, but that opening is part of the sink's overflow system. If the water level gets too high, the opening provides another route for water to enter the overflow channel. This helps prevent water from simply continuing to rise and spilling over the edge. It's a small feature, but it serves an important purpose. So the next time you see that little opening, you'll know it's not just a random hole in the sink. Number 7. The classic paper takeout box. You've probably opened one hundreds of times, but some traditional paper takeout containers can be unfolded and opened flat. Instead of trying to eat from the deep container, you can carefully open the folds and create a larger surface that works almost like a plate. It's especially convenient when you're eating somewhere without plates. It's a surprisingly simple trick, and once you know about it, you may never look at a takeout box the same way again. Number 8. The tiny pocket inside your jeans. You know the one. It's much smaller than the main pocket and can seem almost useless, but it's commonly called a coin pocket. Historically, it was designed for carrying small objects such as coins and pocket watches. Today, you can use it for coins, small keys, earbuds, or other tiny items. So that little pocket isn't simply decoration. It has a practical history. Number 9. The indentation underneath many glass bottles. Turn a glass bottle upside down and you'll often notice a deep indentation in the bottom. This is called a punt, but there isn't one universal reason for every bottle having one. The design can depend on the type of bottle, its manufacturing process, and what it's intended to hold. The indentation is part of traditional bottle design and can contribute to the bottle's structural characteristics, so that strange shape underneath the bottle isn't simply there by accident. And finally, number 10. Those extra holes at the top of your running shoes. Most people simply ignore them, but they can be used for a lacing technique called a runner's loop, also known as a heel lock. This technique creates a more secure fit around your heel and can help reduce unwanted movement inside the shoe. So if your running shoes feel loose around the heel, those extra eyelets might be worth trying.
You may not need a new pair of shoes. You might simply need to lace the pair you already have differently.
So there you have it, 10 everyday things that have useful features most people overlook. From your oven drawer and microwave to your jeans, sink, car, and running shoes, there are clever little details hiding in plain sight. And once you know what to look for, you start noticing these details everywhere. Now it's your turn. Which one of these surprised you the most? And which one did you already know about? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed these simple home tips, subscribe to HomeWise for more clever ideas, useful tricks, and everyday solutions. HomeWise, smart ideas for a better home.
Thank you, Maureen the Truck Tinches. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe for more videos.